Let's talk about the Beckham. So it looked like ended like Beckham, pretty much, because now it seems like we may know why Brooklyn Beckham has pretty much turned his back on the Beckham family. So apparently I think he's trying to become a chef. Maybe he's trying to go for a job over there on the Food Network or Project Runway. Maybe he could do Worst Cooks in America. You got a little the celebrity edition. So Brooklyn Beckham apparently blocked his family on social media because his mother, Victoria, liked one of his posts. So the former Spice Girls singer reportedly double tapped the photographer turned chef's post about him roasting a chicken, according to the U.S. Sun. Now, in the post, Brooklyn, who's 26, discovered how to give the chicken extra flavor through beer brining. I don't know. I've never done that before. The like from Victoria, 51, caused an influx of fans to fill Brooklyn's comment section, begging for him to make amends with his family. The annoyed cooking with not cooking with Brooklyn, child. The annoyed cooking with Brooklyn star then blocked his mom as well as his dad, David Beckham, and brother Cruz within hours. The outlet also reported that Brooklyn had blocked his other siblings, Romeo and Harper Beckham. Well, goddamn, what the hell did they do that you went and turned your back on the family? Like they said on RuPaul, what did the family do? Well, they said, what did Willem do? But what did the Beckhams do? What did the Beckhams do? The outlet also reported that Brooklyn had blocked. Oh, I read that part. Now, the source told the U.S. Sun that David 50 and Victoria are understandably heartbroken by what's gone on here. He said this came out of the blue for them, and in the lead up to Christmas, when families are supposed to come together, it's devastating, according to an insider. All they want is for things to be fixed, but with every week, they just seem to be getting worse. Unsurprisingly, Cruz and Romeo are furious that Brooklyn would make such a public attack. Well, Romeo, you're no innocent in this whole situation because or as a Cruz. It's one. I think feel like the both. There have been times where Cruz and Romeo have gone on social media and been very much outspoken in things going against their brother and have posted things on social media. So I don't know if necessarily we can make this a one-sided situation. And wasn't it one of them? What was it? Cruz that was out here hunching Brooklyn's ex allegedly. That may have caused the rift between them, but Brooklyn's married. I wouldn't care if my brother's doing my leftovers. So the source claimed that Brooklyn wants his family issues fixed in private and not played out on social media, although his actions have resulted in quite the opposite. And I was about to say, that's a wait a minute now. If that's what you want, well, you talking about that you want things fixed in private, then why would you go and do a whole block of your family members on social media, knowing full on well these nosy ass sleuths that be out here are going to post, are going to notice it and make us think about it. And now here we are with a whole article written on it. Page Sixes reached out to reps for both Brooklyn and Victoria for comment, but did not immediately hear back. Now, over the weekend, Cruz, who's 20, took to Instagram to shut down reports that his parents had unfollowed their eldest child on Instagram. Not true. My mom and dad would never unfollow their son, the optics singer wrote alongside a screenshot of the article. Oh, so yeah, there was I'll have to show y'all because I didn't even think about doing this, but there was actually a post from the Daily Mail where they actually hold on because now I gotta pull it up for y'all to see. There was a whole thing with them and Nicola Peltz and all that other mess. Here we are. Here we are. There's thing right there, and then it's the post where if you could see it. It says David and Victoria Beckham unfollow estranged son Brooklyn 26 as revealed, blah, 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 blah. He'll spend his Christmas with his wife's billionaire parents amid family feud. And he said, yeah. He said, not true. My mom and dad would never unfollow their son. Let's get the facts straight. They woke up blocked, as did I. So that's basically what he's been saying out here regarding their brother. And there goes the picture of the roasted chicken. It's been since look at me. Okay, so and look at the happier times when Brooklyn was with his dad. I just really want them to work it out. I hate when family fight. I mean, I'm the last to talk because I have my own family dynamics. You know, you do what you can to make things work in relation, whenever you have like family dynamics or crazy relationships, the way that turns out to be. But sometimes you can only do but so much. You can only lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You try to do what you can with these people, but they do what they do, and it is what it is, and that's all we can do. It's like, okay, well, when you're ready, I don't know if I'll be ready to rekindle because I put out that olive branch, but whatever. So in October, a source told Us Weekly that Brooklyn had no interest in making amends with the Beckham family right now. He's really focused on living a peaceful, drama-free life with his wife, Nicola Peltz, who's 30. And that's crazy that she's older than him. I was like, wait a minute. Now I got to scroll back. I was like, how old is Brooklyn again? Because I know y'all had that age. Oh, he's 26. So that's not bad. She's only 4 years older. But look, this is the life he wants to live, and he's trying to figure out his own stuff without his family or whatever. Then let him do what he's doing. But I really want to understand, like, what is the root of you pretty much just turning your back and cutting out your whole family and wanting nothing to do with them? That's got to be a sad thing because, God forbid, if anything happens and your family's not here anymore, and if something happens to your parents, you don't want to live that life and regret of what it could have, should have. But if the family is toxic, then for your own safety and mental well-being, you do what you got to do to protect your peace of mind. I mean, those of us in the homosexual community, we've learned to do that. So I totally get it. Like if it's a situation like that, I'm not saying that he's gay, but if it's a situation where it's just like, yeah, when you try to just cut ties with family that are just toxic, sometimes it's best to just cut ties with all of them because it's like I don't want to subject myself to the foolishness. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story? I mean, it's sad when you know families are going through what they're going through, and there's no sight of there's no reconciliation set in sight, and but hopefully they work it out. But I guess whatever. Time heals all wounds. I'll definitely keep abreast of this story. Maybe there is something I'm missing. I got to do a little deep dive to figure out why the girls is fighting, the Beckhams is fighting. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.